Hi, welcome to my channel, and today we're going thrifting in Value Village in Niagara Falls, Canada. It's kind of a smaller Value Village, but we're going to have a little snoop around it. So first off, I always like to start in the China section. I love antiques. I used to work in an antique store when I was in my 20s, so I love like teacups and bone china plates. If you hear weird sounds in the background, I have two big dogs sitting beside me, licking, barking, farting. You know, what dogs do. Sometimes they like to wrestle. I really like this one plate. Thought that was quite unique. I thought this was really pretty. It's a little dish. Except they put the price tag right over the maker's mark, which I like to see those. I picked this up just because I was like, what is this? Pretty little violet set. They got a little Christmas section. It was very busy today in Valley Village, so I didn't get a chance to look as freely as I would have liked to. Does anybody else remember these from like the 80s? I remember my older sister having a collection of these. So as I go along, you'll just see me randomly picking up little plates and dishes. This is a plate representing the Centennial of Canada. I love poppies, so this caught my eye. I picked it up just to see what the maker's mark was. Thought this was pretty. There was only one in that style. Little Christmas end, little seasonal end. It's a unique like picture. Oh, and they're crystal vase too. But this picture here kind of caught my eye. I don't know what I would do with something like that, but it just caught my eye. Shot of the candle section. These caught my eye. They're napkin rings. I always use paper napkins though. I do have some fabric napkins, so I picked them up and I carried them around for a bit just to think about. I always forget to look at this section, but sometimes you see like cute little things hidden in those bags. There's the metalwork section. I realize I'm sorry, I didn't get a picture of the front of this. This is like a giant pewter stein. These were really pretty, and I might kick myself for not grabbing those because I feel like my mom and dad had a set of these that were my grandfather's. Last week I was in there and they had a Johnson Brothers Friendly Village 4-piece set in the dish section, and I debated it, and then I was like, you know what, maybe it'll be still there when I go back today. It was not. It was gone. I really like the Friendly Village. I have Friendly Village Christmas plates. This bowl caught my eye. It's very pretty. The glassware. Didn't see anything that really caught my eye. Teacups. I love teacups. Teacups and mugs. Not much caught my eye. I did see these mugs. Canadian Geographic. This is kind of neat. Stain inside. This cute little teapot. I feel like this is a small value village compared to what I see online sometimes. Other value villages seem to be huge. The little cup was cute. I saw this little creamer. It's a saddler. I did take a look around for its matching sugar, but I didn't see one. I was going to try and reunite them because this one didn't have a price tag, so that makes me think there's a two-piece somewhere. I try to match up things in the store. I try to be a good value villager. I love this gravy boat. I admired it last week. It's a Johnson brother. The only thing is that plate is full of crazine. I was once told that crazine doesn't affect things, but I feel like it does because I've seen some damage to dishes over the years that had crazine and it got liquid trapped in between. And I just feel like a gravy boat should not be put in use if it has crazine, just because I just don't want it to fall apart. Falling apart with hot liquid would not be good. There's a shot of the artwork. I find a lot of the artwork is like early 1990s. So I guess that's vintage, but that's definitely not my style. I want to find the big, beautiful, ornate frames that are like 100 plus years old. But that's what I'm manifesting. I want the thrifting gods to bring upon my favor. I always say that. The thrifting gods are the garbage picking gods. You have to honor them. So I make donations to Value Village. This Value Village, I believe, the proceeds go to the Canadian Diabetes Association. I know they all have different charities that they work with. Canadian Diabetes Association is near and dear to my heart because my dad is diabetic and I have no problem supporting them. There's the small appliances. I didn't see much. Rounded the corner, and here was like some school supplies, which I didn't realize they had a section for that, so that's good. Here's some more frames. I'm manifesting those 100-year-old frames. Come on. Bring me those super ornate frames. But mostly I'm seeing like 90s, early 2000s sort of looking stuff, which is not my style. It's funny because I watch a lot of thrifting videos online. Here's a Group of 7 art book. The Group of 7 was a Canadian group of artists. I watch a lot of thrifting videos online, and I noticed that the younger generation, because I'm so old, I'm 43, I noticed like the girls in their late 20s, early 30s, they're really gravitating to like 1990s style. This caught my eye, but once I touched it, I didn't like the material. Took a little browse through the fabrics, the tablecloths, and what do you call those things? Curtains. Here's a little bit more artwork. I think this is like one of those big brass plaques that somebody must have painted over. Coming up as an embroidery piece, which I always appreciate because this must have taken so long to make, and then somebody donated it. I don't have a lot of luck at this location for my size clothing, but I do always take a look at the coats just to see if something sticks out to me. I thought that was a unique coat. Thought this was quite pretty. But I can't wear a white coat or a cream coat because I would just make a mess of it. Anybody else like that? Here's the purse section. I am manifesting a Louis Vuitton. Come on, Louis Vuitton. Again, I see like these people and they go out thrifting and they pull out like Louis Vuittons and different like high-end luxury brands. And I'm like, please, please. Maybe one day. or as I'm walking and filming, I'm trying to get a good look at everything and like up and down, up and down. This caught my eye from the aisle. We just got back from Walt Disney World in September, and I know that they had a Spirit jersey like this, and I got excited for a second because I thought, is this a Spirit jersey? But I'm pretty certain this is a knockoff. It was like a slippery material. It had no branding on the tag on the inside. Took a quick peek at the sweatshirts here. This is actually the men's kind of like jersey sports sweatshirt section. I don't really know what this is called, but there was like hockey jerseys mixed with sweatshirts. Now I'm in the women's section looking at their sweatshirts and hoodies. Oops. I try to be respectful and hang things up if it falls off on my watch. I'm sorry if you hear yelling. My son is playing video games and he is very loud. It's actually in the basement, screaming like a crazy man. Is Guess still popular? Like, I don't even know. Because this is something, like, when I was, like, in my 20s that a lot of people wore. Hockey moms don't puck with us. I thought that was kind of funny. My son plays hockey, so I am a hockey mom. Did a quick look at the cardigans and the ponchos. And here I am in the blazer section. I'm trying to manifest like a British Holland Cooper-esque plaid jersey blazer. I touched that tartan one and it was like a weird plasticky fabric. This blazer caught my eye for a split second, but then I realized it was double-breasted, which I don't care for. And then come up here, I swear my older sister had this in like the early or late 80s. Here's me putting the napkin rings back. I carried them through the whole store and changed my mind. And then coming up here, aren't these dolls so creepy? I swear they're all haunted. So that wraps up my trip to Value Village. I actually didn't buy anything this trip, so you'll have to join me next time for my next thrifting adventure and see if I buy something. All right, take care. Have a great day.